Picture a queen so powerful that men fight to the death for just one night with her, knowing they'll be imprisoned by dawn. Welcome to the realm of the Ebony Empress. In the heart of Africa, a land of relentless sun and vast landscapes, lies the kingdom of the Ebony Empress. Here, the vibrant bustle of the marketplace contrasts sharply with the hushed reverence for their ruler. As the sun paints the sky in fiery hues, the people go about their lives under the watchful eyes of stone-carved ancestors, their voices a blend of respect and fear for the Empress who reigns with an iron will. She sits on her ebony throne, her presence an embodiment of power and enigma. Her eyes, sharp and discerning, scan her court. Her advisors lower their gaze, wary of attracting her attention. She speaks, her voice commanding silence. "Bring forth the contenders," she orders, her words resonating through the halls. As twilight descends, the palace gates open to a sight both awe-inspiring and terrifying. Warriors from across the kingdom, their bodies scarred from battles past, gather for the ritual combat. It's a deadly dance, one that promises the victor a night of passion with the Empress, but at the cost of a lifetime in chains. Amidst the throng enters a young warrior, his eyes reflecting a fire that matches the setting sun. His stride is confident, his gaze unwavering. He surveys the arena, a coliseum of sand and stone, where many have met their end. "I am here for the Empress," he declares to a fellow fighter, his voice steady. "Not for glory, but for the challenge she represents." The clash of swords rings under the moonlit sky, a melody of steel and strength. The young warrior moves with lethal grace, his blade a blur. Around him, men fall, their dreams of victory turning to dust. The crowd roars, but his focus is singular: survival and the Empress. From her balcony, the Empress watches, her expression a mask of intrigue. She notes the young warrior's skill, a flicker of interest in her eyes. "Who is he?" she inquires of her chief advisor, who stands trembling at her side. "He fights not like a man seeking a night's pleasure, but like one haunted by a deeper purpose." As the final opponent falls, the arena falls silent. The young warrior stands victorious, his chest heaving, his skin glistening under the moon. The Empress descends, her steps deliberate, her presence commanding the arena. She approaches the warrior, her gaze appraising. "You have won the right to my bed," she states, her voice a mix of promise and threat. "But remember, no man sees the dawn in my palace and lives free again." In her chambers, the Empress unveils a world of sensuality and power. The warrior, caught in her web, experiences pleasure like none other. But as dawn breaks, the guards arrive. The warrior's fate is sealed, his freedom a memory. He is taken to the depths of the palace, where the Empress's other conquests languish in chains. In the solitude of his cell, the warrior reflects on the night's events. The ecstasy of victory, the heady heights of passion, and now the cold reality of imprisonment. He understands the game he has played, a game where the Empress always reigns supreme. Above, the palace stirs, indifferent to the fate of those below the Empress's ritual, while a tradition has begun to stir unrest among her courtiers. In the opulent halls, whispers of dissent mingle with the fragrance of incense. A group of advisors draped in silks and jewels gather in secret. Their leader, a sharp-minded strategist, speaks in hushed tones. "The Empress's whims are becoming a weakness. It's time we thought of the future of the kingdom." Their plan is audacious, a scheme that could topple the very throne of the Empress. In her private chambers, the Empress stands before a grand mirror, her reflection a testament to her enduring beauty and strength. Yet her eyes betray a hint of loneliness, a glimmer of longing for something beyond power. "What have I become?" she muses, tracing the lines of her face. Her reign, though marked by prosperity, has been a solitary path. In her quest for control, she wonders if she has sacrificed a part of her humanity. The conspirators' meeting grows more intense. Plans are drawn, maps spread out, and whispers turn into heated debates. "The Empress has no heirs, no husband. Her fall will leave a void, one that we must fill," the chief advisor asserts. They plot to infiltrate the Empress's guard, to plant seeds of betrayal within her inner circle. The episode ends with the conspirators' pact, their fates now intertwined in the dangerous game of power. What do you think awaits our young warrior in the depths of the Empress's dungeon? Can the Empress sense the growing shadows of betrayal within her court? Share your predictions and insights in the comments. If this tale of a powerful queen and her kingdom's intrigues has captured your imagination, hit like to follow the unfolding saga. In Episode 2, The Empress's Arena, the palace's undercurrents of conspiracy grow stronger, and the young warrior's destiny takes an unexpected turn. A revelation about the Empress's past will come to light, further complicating the intricate tapestry of the palace's intrigues. Subscribe and stay with us to witness the next chapter in the story of the Ebony Empress. As the kingdom sleeps under a blanket of stars, the stories within its walls continue to brew, a cauldron of ambitions and hidden desires. The tale of the Ebony Empress is far from over, and many secrets await in the shadows of her rule. Until we meet again, let the legend of the Empress and her kingdom linger in your thoughts. Good night, and thank you for joining us on this journey through power and mystery.